Hi, good evening everyone. My name is Laurence Difelice. Welcome to my daily update on financial markets and investments. Today I'm going to talk about geopolitics, and whether we want it or not, there's a massive attention on the COVID pandemic, and it's a terrible thing that has happened to all of us, and the damage that this has caused, not only to the economy, but also, I guess, from a mental health perspective and so on, is still to be seen and measured. In any case, regardless of the pandemic situation, there are a lot of geopolitical tensions going on. This week, Friday, there's a very important meeting between the US president and the president of Japan. And really what Biden is trying to do is he's trying to gather some sort of ally in his arm wrestle with China. And at the same time, there's a huge tension between China and Taiwan. There's a huge tension between US and Russia. There's a huge tension between so many countries in the world. I just named some of them. US-China, a very big one. US-Russia, a very big one. US-Iran, a very big one. China-Taiwan, a very big one. Russia, Ukraine, a huge one that is completely destroying the value of the Russian currency. So all of these things are happening now. There's a lot of things which, again, I'm saying things, but really they are tensions and disputes for power between countries. And this will have a major impact, not only on your investments on a short term, but also on the confidence that investors have on the stock market, on oil price, on currencies, and so on and so on. I know I didn't go too much into detail in all these cases, because for that I could be speaking here for 10 hours. I just really want to drop all this information to you and really make you think a little bit about it. Another interesting example of a geopolitical tension that is going on is this meeting I referred for Friday, that Biden is meeting the Japanese president, and Japan wants to be kept very neutral between the US and China. However, several treaties that in a situation of dispute, Japan has to support the US, but at the moment, due to the soon to be held Olympics, Japan is trying to keep in a very independent and diplomatic position. So it's very interesting to see how that will go on Friday, how that meeting will go on Friday. It's very interesting also to see how Putin and Biden will eventually meet in a third independent country to discuss some tensions between both countries. At the moment, just to finalize, I think Biden is being a little bit provocative in terms of he's trying to adopt a ultra tough position and sometimes provocative with other countries. And it's a little bit concerning in terms of potential wars and disputes for power to foresee what might be happening. Also, the situation with Iran is something that I'm monitoring quite closely. And again, as an investor or just a person that is interested in geopolitical affairs, global economy, these are all stories that you might be very interested in. To finalize very quickly, the story also between the dispute between China and Taiwan is a very interesting one. I think Taiwan, which is referred to as ROC, Republic of China, should be kept completely independent. I think it's a country that has grown very independently and with its own merit, and just because it has become super powerful now, China should not really want to stay with this country, because in my opinion Taiwan should be completely independent. And at the moment there are reports of 25 bomber jets overflying the Taiwan airspace, and this actually leaves me very sad. So again, there's a lot of tensions that are going on globally. These tensions impact your investments. both in the long and short term. They also impact the world and the peace that we should all live in. So I think that's all I wanted to cover today. It's been a long day on my side. I wish you a nice and peaceful evening. I hope this has been valuable and given you some food for thought. Enjoy, have a great evening, relax. And again, if you liked it, just, drop a comment, share some love. Have a great evening. Thank you.